Issue 2 here on TYT Sports, locked out where we don't even have a microphone. Tim Tebow. It's fakakta. Should Tim Tebow replace Mark Sanchez as the starting quarterback? In an earlier video, we discussed whether Nick Foles should replace Michael Vick.
Yeah.
That one's a lot more clear-cut. No. Here, I don't think it really matters. The Jets are not a playoff team. Their coaches are in a similar situation. It feels like, right or wrong, we don't know the thinking of the owner. But based on the reporting and what we know of the owner's motivations, both of these coaches seem like they need to go to the playoffs this year to keep their job or get close or show some strides at the end.
I would say Andy Reid more than Rex Ryan.
I feel like Rex Ryan's got to go.
Really?
I feel like they were on the edge and he fucked it up.
How did he fuck it up?
And the team's headed in the wrong direction. It seems to have a bad attitude. The elite defense is gone, and it turns out maybe that elite defense was based solely on the existence of one player.
Yeah.
You know, the best player at his position in the NFL. And
well, out of anything, you just gave me an excuse then on why he shouldn't be fired, because they lost their best defensive player.
Yeah, well, I mean, but you got to build a team. If you're a great defensive mind, they need to be stronger than one player. So I don't, I mean, they got manhandled in Miami, not a home field advantage.
In New York against Miami.
All right, well, I was going to say the Dolphins don't have any kind of home field advantage. That's right. They beat the Dolphins in overtime in Miami earlier this season.
Because of Joe Philbin.
They got manhandled at home by 30-9, a game that was, I think, 27-0 or 20-0. They don't look like they're playing hard. They don't seem to have a lot of direction. It seems that we can get pretty close to saying that for that team in this system, that Mark Sanchez is not the answer. I am not prepared to say, because he's looked pretty good to me at times, that Mark Sanchez can't be a starting quarterback for a successful NFL team. And this was the right scenario, a team with a good defense. But the Jet defense, the hype, the Hard Knocks, Rex Ryan Jet defense hype was better than the defense actually ever played, save for... There were games where you thought, wow, it's a great defense. But there weren't long stretches where you thought this was a great dominating defense. So should they go to Tebow? I would say no overall, because Tim Tebow is a fucking horrible NFL quarterback. And the Jets...
He also can't block on punts. Did you see that?
Yeah, he can't. Right, and he can't block on punts. So Tebow, you look last year, the only thing Tebow had going for him last year was that 12-6 touchdown to interception ratio. But you saw how lucky some of those were. You just saw it. They were not so much lucky as flukish. The play against the Steelers that put the Jets past the Steelers to throw to Thomas. That all by itself, the freaking Steelers had the whole team within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. Or
one safety back.
Yeah, and he was creeping. So look, the guy played quarterback at Florida. It's not like he can't complete a pass to an open receiver.
No, he can.
Right, but he can't, under pressure, deliver consistent good throws in the NFL. That's what we mean when we say he can't throw. If you played on a Sunday league with him, he'd be the best quarterback, in like a pickup game with your boys. He'd be the best quarterback you ever saw. But when guys are rushing him, and you factor in the running, which obviously makes him more of a threat. Yeah. He's not a long-term answer at quarterback. I don't know what his job is going to be in the NFL, but it's not as a quarterback. So if the Jets feel like they can make the playoffs, they don't make a change. But I feel like the Jets are in so much trouble that for them,
they should.
It's almost like, well, let's see what happens. Maybe we capture a little magic with Tebow. I could see that argument. I think that's the wrong argument. With the Eagles and Mike Vick, it's a no-brainer. You stay with Vick. If I'm the Jets, I'd stay with Sanchez, which it seems like what Ryan is going to do. The Jets are heading into the bye. This would be the time to do it. Sure. Seems like that's what Ryan's going to do, stick with Sanchez. But the other argument is easier for me to see than it is with Foles.
Would you say, and I mean this is kind of how I think about Tim Tebow when he's throwing great passes, in ping pong, I'll always have those few really amazing shots that just nick the corner of the table. That's kind of how I would compare Tim Tebow's passing. Like, he's going to have average throws here and there, and then he'll deliver that dart out of every 5 throws.
Well, he doesn't deliver average throws. He delivers below average throws.